Welcome everyone to your new moon in Cancer reading. So guys, let's go ahead and step into this energy right here. It's going to be a beautiful energy right here. We do have the Cancer card out, and Cancer is going to remind us that every new beginning starts in the heart. Spirit wants you to understand, guys, that there's going to be changes in our outer world first. Okay, that's going to need some healing. It's going to bring you back to your home space. It's going to create some kind of emotional peace. And most of it is going to bring you home to yourself, right? Because we want to go home to self first before we give it out to everybody else. So very beautiful. Okay, so this is about this fresh start. We do have the Akashic records over here. This is clearing old stories, releasing past lives, and having that freedom. This is showing you this great library of your soul. That's the Akashic records, right? Where every lesson, every challenge, and every blessing has been recorded within your lifetime and your past life as well. So this new moon may bring clarity about why certain experiences that you guys are having are happening to you, but they're not really to you, they're for you, right? And you may begin to see that nothing was really wasted along this journey, guys. Every setback has been preparing you for where you're going in the next piece of your life. You know, that's why we have these new moons. That's why, you know, we have these full moons. And then being that we're in retrograde right now in Cancer is also doing the same thing, right? It's trying to eliminate, but it's also showing you those karmic lessons, wanting you to heal, find that happiness, preparing you for the next step. Remember, each moon is a new cycle. So this is the new cycle. We just closed the old cycle. That was the full moon. We just had that full moon in Capricorn. And that was the end of that cycle. So it says during this time, let's go ahead, right? And remember who we are and why we're here. So let's go ahead and get some healing cards over here. If you guys do need a personal reading, you can find all that in the information in the description under this video and each and every video. If you need some meditation to help with the situation, you can also check out the second channel, which is also in the description area. So let's see what we have here, guys. We have commit to happiness. This card is reminding you that happiness is a choice that you make today, not something that you want to wait till you feel better or you think it's time, right? We do it when we know it's time, and the time is now. 3 + 4 = 7. Divinely sent, divinely guided. The time is now. You do have the growth card coming out. I'm going to move these over just a little bit, guys, okay? Because this one's so long. We got the growth card here. This card here says, even when you couldn't see the progress, your soul was still growing beneath the surface over here. Beneath the surface, beyond the veil. Just like the seed that takes root before it breaks through the earth. You know, you plant that seed, but it doesn't, you know, you wait and you wait, but it's like, where is it? Just because you can't see it break through the soil doesn't mean that it's not growing roots. Doesn't mean that it's not there. It's just beyond your seeing, right? So your next chapter has been quietly developing beyond the veil over here. Just like I said, just because you can't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. So let's get some tarot on this and put this all together. So Cancer says, the Cancer new moon says, commit to the happiness. Your Akashic records are here for your ultimate growth, in which you've already been doing a lot of work beyond the veil. Okay, so clarify on the commit to happiness. You have the Fool. Ooh, loving that. This is the new beginning. Possibilities, innocence, spontaneous optimism, trust in life, taking that blind faith, having your pleasures, opening up to that happiness for the new. So this Fool really, guys, is inviting you to leave the fear behind and trust the new path is opening before you. I mean, that's really all it's saying. Be loyal and trustworthy. You have the Dog here. Remember, he's always carrying all of his luggage lightly. Why? Because he got rid of all the other stuff is gone. He only is bringing with him on this new journey what he actually needs. There's no baggage. There's only essentials. And remember, you don't need every answer to take this first step, okay? You don't have to have all the answers. You get the answers along the journey. Next card coming out is the Page of Coins. Manifestation, financial opportunities, skill development, feeling ambitious, having that desire. The page over here has this valuable opportunity. It may be small within his hands, okay? But it's this new idea. It could be a relationship, a career path, a spiritual gift that's ready to grow. And it's already sitting. It's already planted its roots. So a spiritual gift is already ready to grow for you guys. Are just waiting for it. Some of it you might see at this new moon, right? Some of you might be manifesting something new that's going to take shape and take root. But no matter what the situation is, most of the things that you've already been doing are already beyond the veil. The universe is already webbing it together, getting ready to give you what it is that you need. And some things of what you want, if you have space, if it's good for you. But the Akashic Records already has it written within that book, within that library. So Spirit simply asks you to nurture it with patience and faith. That's it. It's not too hard. So the overall message of this new moon is absolutely clear. I think we can all agree on that. Right? There's some kind of new beginning that's starting here, guys. And your soul remembers because of the Akashic Records. Your heart is healing. You can trust within the faith and the path. Right? So, it's getting your rewards from yesterday and planting new seeds for tomorrow. Beautiful. Okay, guys. And I will get into each and every one of your zodiac signs now. Okay. Okay, Taurus, Gemini, let's see what's going on with you. Okay, we do have the Nine of Cups coming out over here on the Fool. Beautiful. Beautiful sign that the wishes are beginning to align with your divine timing of what you're manifesting, what you've been praying for, what you've been putting all this effort into is now starting to come back to you. Gratitude, emotional fulfillment. These are your answered prayers that are surrounding you. Something you've been hoping for may be closer than you think, my friends, and it says yes. Biggest blessing and yes card in the deck with the sun coming out. Wow. So, I mean, It brings that clarity, that happiness, that success, renewed confidence. Saying this is the blessing you've been waiting for. After this challenging season that you've been going through, that chapter is now closing, and this new Cancer moon is bringing in a new, full, complete chapter for you. Spirit is inviting you into the light, out of the darkness, into the light. And this is a time to celebrate that growth, guys, and believe that good things are ahead. You've had the growth. You've done it. Your sunflowers are open. They're ready to blossom. And you might not be seeing it now, but you know what? You just keep going positive. The biggest positive card in the deck, and you can say, you know what? If I keep continuing with this positive way and this uplifting energy that's surrounding me, or allowing this uplifting energy to surround me, this is how it's going to go. Now, I know for a lot of you, this Mercury retrograde is kind of nasty to people. I know it's not been on my good list. In fact, it's on my really bad list. And then with this moon coming in, I know it gives these, heavy emotions coming through. A lot of Tauruses are really feeling it. But certain signs are feeling it more than others. But you just remember that what you're developing with your heart and your desires and with ambition, you're definitely going to see this all coming together. Excuse me. Been doing all these readings back to back to back, trying to get these done. Excuse me. Talking a lot, drying out my throat. I had to go to the dentist. Oh, I did that. Got the dog fixed. It's been a very hectic week for me. Cars fixed. Getting mold out of the house. I mean, yeah, I'm feeling it, guys. I'm feeling it all in one. So let's see. And you may be feeling it as well. So just remember, after that comes this sun. After the storm comes the sun. Receiving healing. Yeah. This reminds you don't have to carry yesterday's pain into tomorrow. The Akashic records say releasing past life. Karmic releasing yesterday. Doesn't even have to be past life of 1932 that we lived. It doesn't have to be that. It could just be releasing what was hurting in June, what was hurting last week, what was hurting however, right? Releasing that baggage. Remember, because he's carrying what? A very light satchel. He's not carrying these heavy luggages all over the place. He's not dragging shit behind him. He's like, la la la, I've got this satchel, and I'm ready to rock. I let go of everything so I can get to the next chapter. And he's got the sun behind him, and you have the sun here. It's a very good depiction here. Being loyal to yourself. So receiving the healing is being loyal to yourself. Right? You're opening up your heart to the love, the peace, the healing Spirit is offering you. And as you heal, you're naturally making room for even greater blessings. Even when we're in the dark, even when we have these towers, even when we feel that our whole life has rain around it. Just remember, it can't rain forever. And that's exactly what it's saying. Tomorrow is bright. Allow that. Open your heart. Receive this blessing. Because the universe is bringing exactly what your soul has been asking for. We just have to get through the growth spurts. We have to get through the karmics. We have to get through these other places. So that way we can say, okay, now I'm going to make this leap into the sun. So celebrate the growth and believe that good things are ahead. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.